and just take a seat on your mat and get your joints warmed up in whatever way feels nice to you. Our routine today is going to be basically a warm-up and a workout, stretching and strengthening, so don't worry too much about how warm you are, but we'll give it about a minute or two more, so just get yourself loose, get your mat nice and prepared. So really with your mat, you want to make sure that you have enough space, you're not going to kick anything around you or hit it. If you go like this, and then as much as you move your legs out around your mat that much. So it's really all the space you need. We're not even going to be standing up today, mostly because the camera wouldn't even be able to catch me standing up, but we're going to keep it all down on the mat. If you don't have a mat, a towel is just fine. Really what's going to be most helpful about having a mat or a towel, I know I say this a lot, is that you can look at your own spacing on it. So essentially, this square, this line right here is going to help you watch, are my hips aligned with the mat? Am I sitting straight? And after I do an exercise, when I come back up, if I'm like off balance and suddenly I'm facing this way, it helps me realize that something is off balance in my body. So that's one of the really helpful things about the mat being square. Also, just so you know, this is what I would mean by hip distance. My feet just naturally go about the distance that my hips are apart, but then I also say mat distance. And so that is just a bit of a wider straddle. So that's a really helpful thing about having a mat or a towel with us. So just so you know, I'm going to give another minute. Keep stretching or warming up or just getting yourself in a place where you're ready to do some Pilates. I need to do this one again because that was like a serious crack in my back. Every stretch that we do is always lengthening up. We never want to crunch or hunch over while we're stretching. It's basically as if you imagine that every stretch you do is because you're also trying to extend and elongate your posture. Okay. Well, it's 3:02, so shall we start? I don't know what time it is where you are, but in London, it's 3:02. So welcome. We're going to do an hour-long Pilates class. Pilates class. This is suitable for any level. I'm going to show you variations, but also if you find a certain exercise particularly difficult, do not be discouraged in any way. Take note of the exercise and try to pay attention to why it hurts, and then just recognize that this is a good opportunity for you to grow, and it's something that you could work towards. Again, I say you're not meant to look exactly like me. I do Pilates every day, so just see me as kind of a model. However, I do want you to pay a lot of attention to how my hips are adjusted and where my arms are, where my shoulders are, where my feet are, because ideally I would be with you in the room and I would be able to correct potentially things like how your hips are adjusting or how your spine is laying on the mat. So the first thing we're going to do is practice some breathing while warming up and elongating our spine. So go ahead and sit on your mat in what we call a bow position with our feet down. Place your hands behind your thighs, not on your knees, behind your thighs, okay? Never really want to put our hands behind our knees because that can mess with our fascia. And as you take a deep breath in through your nose, you're going to elongate your spine up, dipping your head backwards as you exhale. Inhale again, grow tall, and exhale. I want you to roll your back into a C curve, pulling your chin to your chest. Again, we're going to inhale as we sit straight up, straightening our spine, dipping our head backwards as we exhale. Inhale straight up, make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And we're going to exhale. Keep that rhythm going with what feels best for you. The whole routine that you do, breathing is going to be absolutely the most essential thing to what you're doing. I know that sounds hilarious because obviously you'll be breathing, but you'll be amazed how often we hold our breath, which prevents oxygen from going to our muscles. It prevents us from growing and strengthening. Now notice that my feet are flat on the mat. Are yours flat on the mat? C curving as you exhale down, chin to chest. Inhale, sitting back straight up. Now we're going to have our arms facing in front of us, and as you exhale, I want you to roll down as if your spine is rolling bone by bone by bone onto the mat. Starting with your lower back, your middle back, your middle spine. with your shoulder blade. That roll is going to be essential. Please be up on my mat. And we're going to bring our legs in closer to our bum. We're going to do a bridge. But before we do that, I want you to place your hands on your pelvis. The positioning of your pelvis is incredibly important, especially for new mothers or honestly any woman that's ever had a baby. The rebalancing of our pelvis is huge. And so I want you to just rock your pelvis back as if you're kind of tucking your pelvis towards your chest and rock it forward. You see, rock it back and forward. I just want you to get used to feeling where is your pelvis going and what is it doing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If we don't have this alignment, then honestly, none of the moves really work very well. I'm just going to move a little bit further on my mat. So potentially you can see there. So I'm walking it forward and back. And now this time, as you rock your pelvis back, this is called imprinting, which means that my spine is flat completely on the mat. And I'm going to roll up off the mat, starting with my tailbone, my middle spine, until all of a sudden I am at just my shoulder blades touching the ground. But notice I'm not arching my back because my pelvis is flat. This is our shoulder bridge, and this is the body alignment that you are going for. So as we roll up the same way, we're going to roll slowly down, bone by bone by bone, until we get back to that lower position. Right when you roll down, I want you to roll right back up. That was 1. This is 2. Pushing through your heels, power onto your heels, roll back down. That was 2. I want you to roll right back up, weighted in your heels and pushing down, also resisting the floor with your arms, pushing up and really feeling the squeeze in your glutes. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and roll back down. I think that was number 3. If not, we get a bonus one. Roll back up for 4. And now at 4, I want you to lift your arms up and over your head and slice immediately right back down. And give me 3. Down, push. 2, push through your heels. Your hips are not moving. 1, and now you're going to roll back down. Well done. We've just got 3 more. So we've got 5. So by 3, I meant 4 more. Did I trick your brain and make you feel better about it? And roll back down. Roll right back up. That's 6. And now at number 6, when you lift your toes off the ground, you're just on your heels. Hold it. Ooh, my calves are tight. I want you to put your balls of your feet, or by heels I meant lift your balls of your feet. Put the balls of your feet back down and roll down. Rolling in an exhale, right back up. Now positioning yourself on the balls of your feet. Inhale. I want you to inhale again, and on the next exhale, you'll roll down. Replacing your heels on the ground. Last roll up, I want you to roll up on an exhale. Back onto the balls of your feet, and let's lift our arms. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll down. How's that feel? If you're feeling a little bit of pressure in your glute, just pull your knees into your chest, and I want you to just rock side by side and relieve any tension in your lower back that was not supposed to be there in the first place. Rolling side by side, breathing into that lower spine. Now we're going to do something called the bug, which is great. So make sure you're even again, shoulder blades, my hips are straight. So what I'm going to do is bring my arms to the ceiling, bring my legs into tabletop. My spine is an imprint, which means I'm pushing my spine to the ground, and my legs are in tabletop here. And I want you to practice bringing your right toe to the ground and coming back up, and now your left toe and coming back up. Now I want you to bring your right arm back and your left toe down. So opposite leg, opposite arm, back up. Okay? We'll do the other side. You got it? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 4 on each side, so 8 total. So start with your right arm going back. And when you go down, exhale. Ready? So 4. Give me 3. Give me 2. Make sure your back is not arching up off the ground. Give me 2. Your back is pressing into the ground. Your abs are zipping into your spine. It's like you're bringing your belly button into your spine. You're bringing it in. You're not ever arching back. Come back up. Now I want you to try, if you've been able to imprint this whole time, bringing both back and up. Give me 8. If not, keep doing the alternate bugs. 6. This is going to help us, 5, with our future positions we're doing today. We always are working up. 3, I'm getting messages. 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, slowly allow everything to come down. I want you to push the energy through your arms and your legs, reaching out. It's like energy is soaring through your toes and your arms. Stretching your body, not allowing your back to fully arch off of the mat, but you're stretching. And on your next exhale, you're going to tuck your chin, and you're going to roll up your head, neck, and shoulders to come up. Okay? I'm going to go back down and show you a variation. If that felt too difficult, all you need to do is bend your legs in and grab hold of your thighs. You're going to roll your head, neck, and shoulders up, and then help yourself up this way. Okay, that's our variation. So let's start back down. Ready? On the exhale, we're going to roll up. Inhale to exhale. Straighten up. And if your legs are straight, go over. Straighten back up. And we're going to slowly roll bone by bone on our spine like we practiced all the way down with control. Let's keep going. Notice that my feet are not lifting off the ground at any point. And really, the only thing moving in my body is my upper body moving up and down. So my legs are being completely silent right now, which is wonderful. It's amazing how God made our bodies so balanced. Truly, they're meant to be balanced, and when things are off, that's when we have pain. And it really kind of aligns with things in the world, doesn't it? When they're off balance, that's when we have pain. Okay, so in our last one, take an inhale to exhale up. Woo! Rolling over, pointing our toes. Hold this. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How are you feeling? I want you to flex your toes if that's possible. Place your hands somewhere on your body, wherever is possible. If possible, palms out onto the bottoms of your feet. And I want you to straighten your back out, head up. Woo! This feels really nice, but it's kind of like one of those good pains. Hold it. I want you to breathe in and out. If your legs are a bit bent, no worries. This is about where you're at today. So make your own goals and where you're at, but we want to get a good stretch. Okay, so we're going to go next to leg circles. So let's straighten our back up, arms up in front of us. We're going to slowly tip your pelvis forward and slowly go bone by bone. Now we're all the way down. Okay, so I want to give you some variations for this. Level 1 would be one leg will be bent and your arms will be on the ground. Level 2 will be leg out, arms on the ground. Level 3 will be arms up off the ground, okay? So I'm going to show you first what we're doing. You're going to lift your right leg into the air, straight up. Really imagine that you're trying to pull this quad to your chest. So my right quad is pulling to my chest. So this would be level 1. This is level 2 and level 3. I'm going to draw leg circles. So my leg is crossing over my body in an inhale and away from my body in an exhale, and I've drawn a circle. Okay, so give me 4, 3, 1. We're going to go the other way, so away from my body for 4. Inhale to exhale. Keeping my leg pulling towards my chest, and my hips are staying planted. Bend that knee and replace it on the ground. Make sure your hips aren't swaying side by side. That kind of defeats the purpose. So again, we're going to lift our left leg straight up. Remember, if you want your leg bent, that will help you out of it. And let's, if you want to go toughest, pull your arms just hovering above the ground. Circle over our body. Inhale, exhale, 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bend it in. Place it down. How are we feeling? Arms down. Great. I'm imagining we're just feeling excellent. Let's go ahead and pull our arms straight above our head. Gives another nice stretch, but we're going to turn this into a workout with our roll up and exhale straight up. We're going to work on a spine twist, which is essential for really daily life, but also for balancing out in Pilates. And this is called our bow and arrow. So I want you to have your arms in a T motion right out beside you, and I want you to start with your left arm. You're going to bend it like you're pulling back and looking over your shoulder, literally like you're pulling an arrow, but our arm's going to be flat out here. So going open straight, okay? And then the other side. So let's start on our right side. Ready? 1. Make sure that your posture is your spine is straight up. I want you to imagine that you're actually trying to rotate your ribs around your spine. So it's really about twisting from the waist and not just getting your shoulders around. So if you're not able to see very far behind you, that's okay. It's really not the point. The point is getting your spine stretched. But now I want you to also make sure, how are your feet doing? Are they moving at all? They're really not supposed to be moving at all in any way. Your heels should be planted on the ground. Give me a few more. Out. I don't know if you noticed, but this feels like an arm workout to me. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but that's kind of the thing about Pilates, is that at this point, your legs are supposed to be squeezing together. There's still power in your legs, so it's a full body workout no matter what we're doing. And I'm feeling it. This is the last one. Arms up, reach it over, just to whatever feels good to you, because we want to work out stretching our spine right here. All right, I want you to come into your knees up. We're going to do midway pulses now. We're going to get back to working our abs. Arms in front of you. Now I want you to roll back 2 notches on your spine, so you're not on your sits bones any longer. So it's like I go 1, 2, okay? This is going to be our level 2. If you're feeling a level 3, you could bring your legs up. But also if you're feeling like, I'm level 1, then just come up 1 notch, okay? Do what feels best for you. So I'm going to come down here and do a level 2 at this point. I'm just going to do tiny pulses. Go ahead and get to position. I'm trying to talk to you because you're supposed to be holding it right now. I'm just distracting you. Are you ready? So with your next exhale, I want you to pulse up and come back. Give me 8. 7 feet are planted on the ground. My shoulders are away from my ears. You know, hold it. I think I have to do that so I don't lose track of counting. How are we doing? Are we struggling? That's okay. Sit up 1 notch if you're really struggling. So I'm going to do 8 more pulses. Okay, ready? 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back for hold. I want you to grab onto your thighs. Pull yourself up into what we did at the beginning, where you exhale and inhale. Oops, I said that opposite. This is your exhale, isn't it? Well done. All done on body weight, so you know it is possible for you to do it. I'm going to make this a little bit harder, okay? I want you to come back to where we were. Go ahead and hold behind your thighs. But this time, we're going to straighten our legs out. Still 2 notches down and pulse from here. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. How are your legs doing? Are they moving? Are they squeezing? And 1. Come back down. Hold it. 10, 9. I'm shaking. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your body to rest on your forearms. How are we doing? We doing well? I hope so. Take a few cleansing breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Push yourself up on your left arm and your right arm. And do a reverse plank, where you'll extend, not pushing your head all the way back, but you still have a strong neck. And now when we come up, we're going to do a 1-legged teaser. So watch, when we come down, I'm going to place my bottom on the ground, lifting my right arm up, and as I come back down, we'll go back into that reverse teaser. All right, so let's get an inhale in through here, exhale, one on that leg. Oops. That's two. We're going to do 4 on each leg. Nice and graceful. Your leg only comes up as far as you can bring it up. The flow is really what's important here, and making sure that everything is intentional. We're not trying to get as fast as we can be. We're trying to be controlled. We have 1 more on each leg. Our breath helps us control. Right leg. And left leg. All right. How are we doing, friends? Let's get back into that boat hold, holding behind our thighs like this. And we're going to, this is level 1. Have your arms behind you. You're going to be bringing your legs in and back down. Just like the bugs we did at the beginning. I want you to go ahead and start doing this with me. Okay? Make sure you're pulling your belly button to your spine. So you're not doing this, essentially. Because that's going to put all the weight in your lower back. And trust me, as you strengthen your abdomen, it's going to help you with any lower back issues that you have. So we want to make sure we're targeting the right muscles. Okay, if you're thinking like, okay, I can do this, no problem. I want you to sit straight, pull your arms in for you, and you're just going to move your legs to your arms, up to your elbows. Ready? Give me 8. Keep doing it even if you're on your hands. 6, 5, and straighten our legs. Arms go up and over. Well done. Again, we're just using our body weight because I like to see, how did God create my body? What am I able to do with just my breath and the body weight that I have? So this isn't about losing body weight either. It's about movement. All right. Thank you, Father. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do our single leg stretches. So we're going to be focusing on one leg at a time. And I'm doing this lovely pose, but I don't need to be. So get on your back. And you're going to bring your feet to your bum and pull your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Straighten your left leg, hovering above the ground. Bring your right leg to your chest. If this is too difficult, simply put your left leg onto the ground. But if you're really feeling it, then bring it off on a hover. We're going to switch. And switch. Ready? Haven't even started counting. We're just going there. Ready? Next time you grab your right leg, it's going to be 8, 8, 7, 7, 5, 3, 2. Now we're going to do double. Come all the way in, nose to knees. We're going to push out in the exhale and in. If this is too difficult, then just place your legs on the ground. I want you just practicing this movement right here. Okay? So give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 'Well done. Let's come all the way down. I want you to grab onto your knees and just roll your back side to side, taking some breath into that lower back and releasing any tension that we have there, because it is not necessary. Take a nice cleansing breath, and when you're ready, place your hands behind your thighs, roll back and roll yourself up. Now we're going to do a different variation of a crunch that we were doing earlier. It's called the genie crunch. And I appropriately wore my bun on top of my head for this move. So I want you to sit. Your back, again, is straight alignment. I dream of genie arms, and then go back 2 notches. What we're going to do now is, in the same way that genie would do this, we're going to bring our knees to our arms. Okay? If this is too difficult, level 1, which is excellent, just put your hands on the ground. And again, you're going to be doing this, okay? On the exhale. So give me a nice inhale. Notice I'm just tapping my toes. Hardly. And 1. Lift up, bend over. Well done, friends. We're going to do a brief interlude of stretching, starting with and ending with the mermaid. So I want you to have your legs in a lovely mermaid position. We're going to start putting our arm to one side on the ground, reaching over, chin goes up, stretching our obliques, because we're about to work them. And then you'll go back to the other side, which is actually a better stretch. Inhale. Arms on the ground, straighten your legs out in front of you to switch around to the other side. Yes, it matters. And do the same on this side. Chin up. Get that breath of life in you. One more, inhale. Okay, we're going to go back to that genie pose and kick it up a notch. Again, if you felt like you were getting a great workout with this number, then stay there, okay? You can stay at any level of variations. Now what we're going to do is kick back 2 notches, and what we're going to do is have our right leg come in and kick out, and then down, and left leg out and down, okay? And that will be 1. We're going to do them for 8. So give me, that's 1. Two. We're halfway there, folks. We're at 5, so this is 6. 7. All right, last one. And back down, straight out, reaching over, slowly rolling our spine bone by bone by bone in control onto the mat. Arms out to our right beside our bodies. I want you to bring your heels about hip width apart in front of your bum like this. Now, the harder you want to make this exercise, the closer you'll bring your heels into your bum. So the easier is to walk them out. All we're doing is we're reaching over to touch our heels, working out that oblique, okay? So left heel, right heel. Head, neck, and shoulders are off the ground. Make sure your breathing is correlating with what you're doing. Okay, give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's stretch that out, arms over our head. Energy shooting through our toes and our fingers. Bend your knee, come up over one shoulder. Hi, guys. And down to our stomachs. We're going to be on our bellies for this next rendition. We're going to start with kick pulls. Up on your forearms like this. Getting a nice stretch in that belly that we've worked a bit. Take your right leg. Now I want your legs squeezing together. So let's just practice that for a bit. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your legs. Everything is always a workout. We're working out. We're not going easy on ourselves. When your shoulders pulled away from your ears, see how there's power in this stance. Your muscles are already working. So I'm going to bring your right leg up in a point kick. You're going to point towards your bum, and you're going to flex it and kick your heel towards your bum. And as I bring it down, I'm going to lift for a second off the ground and slowly place it back down, okay? That's a kick pull. So I'm going to go point, flex, reach it out, okay? Point, flex, and reach. Point, flex, and reach. Point, flex, and reach. This is actually an excellent exercise if you have knee problems. It's made a big difference in some knee problems I've been feeling, and and it also challenges your knee. So if you do have knee problems, start to do 20 of these a day. It's great for working the muscles that connect to your knee from your quad. Okay, give me 2 more on each leg, so that was 2 on the right. This is my last on my right. All right. We lay all the way down onto your mat. You're facing down. What you're going to do is bring your legs mat width apart and your arms mat width apart. You're going to exhale, and as you inhale, you'll bring your arms up, and if you're really wanting to challenge yourself, you're going to circle the arms behind you. After you circle your arms behind you, your legs are going to lift off the ground. You're going to circle your arms in front, allow your arms to come down, then your legs, okay? If that's difficult, then just focus on bringing your arms up and your legs. If that's difficult, just alternate between your arms coming up and your legs coming up. Either way, I want you lifting your chest to the ceiling. Ready? Let's do it. Exhale, inhale, arms circle around, legs come up, arms circle back around, arms down, legs down. Exhale, inhale, arms up, circle around, legs up, circle around, arms down, legs down. Last one. Up, up, down. All right, how'd that feel? Bring your arms in to your chest, push up, push your hips back over your heels, relieving tension in your back, and this is our Child of God pose. Rock your hips right and left, breathing into this lower back to relieve any pressure there. I'm specifically wearing an outfit so you can see everything my spine is doing. Allow your head to rest down a bit. Don't hold any tension in your neck. It's not helping you. Okay, we've got just one more exercise on our bellies. Let's get back on our bellies. And now we're just going to alternate our right arm and our right leg coming up off the ground. So let's just start with bringing up as high as you can your right arm off the ground, coming back down, and you're always reaching. Let's reach with your left arm as far as you can in front of you. To me, that's reaching to my chair. Let's do the right leg off the ground, and then my left leg off the ground. Now remember, my feet are mat width apart, okay? So my big toe is on the ground, and my pinky toe is in the air, so I'm a bit externally rotated, okay? Okay, so now I want to lift my right arm and left leg at the same time. 3, 2, 1, up and down, opposite leg, opposite arm, up and down. Keep your gaze at the front of your mat. Give me 3, 3, 2, 2, you know it's coming, 1, 1. If you're feeling like Superman, let's do a Superman. Everything up for 8, 7, 6, 5, hold it, 4, 3, you can do it, and 1, slowly come down. Let's go back to our Child of God pose, pushing back. Oh, whenever I'm in this pose, it is my favorite pose. I just thank God for making my body in health, to be balanced, and to be connected to my spirit, and for my mind and my spirit to rule over my body, and not allow my body to rule over me. Thank you, Lord. Awesome. Okay, now, I think it might make more sense for me to spin around. I want us to all get on all fours here. Make sure that your elbows are directly over your wrists. your hips are directly over your knees. And we're gonna go into neutral spine, which means I'm not arching up, I'm not flexing back, I'm in neutral spine. Slowly, slowly, slowly lift your left leg up off the ground. And when you're ready, release your right arm. Notice my hips didn't move, my back didn't move. Did yours? Okay, come back down and release your right leg. When you're ready, your right arm. There is power shooting out through both your toes and your arms right now. You're welcome to lift them as high as you want, unless you're making your back arch. That's not our goal. We're trying to elongate here. Our base hand and foot are firmly planted on the ground. Come back down, okay? Now I want you to do the same thing, right arm, left leg. Now we're gonna bring our elbow into our knee. See curving that spine up like an angry cat and reaching back out. That's 1. Inhale, 2. We're gonna do 8. We're halfway there, this is 4. Don't arch your back when you come back to straight. You're piking in and reaching straight. 2 and 1. Reach, reach, reach. Come back down. Well done. Let's go ahead and go straight into our right leg, left arm. Reach, reach, reach. Give me inhale. It's about balance and control. If you hadn't noticed, I might be giving you a bonus one here, but no one should be mad. Come back down. How are you feeling? Give me a good inhale. Cleansing breath, exhale. I want you to move, pivot your right knee. You're going to turn it sideways. Funky position. My right hand is facing forward now, and I'm just simply going to balance on my right arm, right leg. This feels excellent to me. I need to stretch out my hips. We're just going to do some leg kicks. So my left leg is the top one. I'm going to lift it up and down, okay? My knee is still facing forward, okay? So my knee isn't facing the ceiling here. That'd be bad for my back, okay? It's all about how your body is positioning. Remember, we're not going for speed. We want the best positioning for our body. Hand on the hip is going to be level 2. Hand in the air is level 3. If you need a level 1, you can come down onto your booty and your arm and just lift from here, okay? You got this. Ready. So give me 8. Hover. 7. Hover. 6. Don't let your back arch. Keep your tummy zipped into your spine. Just give me 2 more. 2 and 1. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold. 3, 2. You can do it. 1. Let it down. Well done. Come up, reach up, cut your head off of the camera. Let's do the other side. That's all we're doing. If this is hurting your knee, simply roll your mat up or roll your towel up and give yourself some more cushion. There's no reason to be hurting our knee in this situation. Check your body alignment. Shoulders straight open. I could make one line to the ceiling. My hip is directly over my knee and my leg's making an L. Knee facing towards the wall in front of me. Ready for 8. 2, 1, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Push higher. 2 and 1. Come down. How'd that feel? If that was pretty difficult, just give yourself a little hit on either side of your booty. Shake your hips out. Truly, just allow some oxygen to come into here. We're done with those leg lifts for today. Let's start now on our plank series. This is great. You're all going to love this. Just give me a solid trust on this one. So you might be familiar already with planks, but I just want to make sure you know how to do a proper plank. You're going to essentially do the same all-fours position we were just in right here. And while you're here, I want you to go ahead and give me what we call a cat, like an angry cat, and a cow. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe in, you're going to exhale into an angry cat. You're going to breathe in again to neutral spine, and exhale to a lazy cow. Okay, so inhale. Inhale. Give me 4 more of these. fluid to get back to our spine. Now I want you to go to the left if you can. Move it to the center. To the right. Go to spine neutral, and let's just move our head around. Relieving any tension from our necks. All right. Okay. Feeling firmly planted. My shoulder is directly above my wrist. My knees are under my hips. I'm going to take my left leg, and I'm going to just float it backwards. My right leg, and float it backwards. Let's just hold this position for a minute. How do you feel today? If you're feeling like, ain't happening today, then you're just going to go on your knees and do a half plank, okay? If you're feeling great, keep in your regular plank. Your bum is quiet, which means it's not up here and it's not on your back to arch. Your bum is quiet. Your pelvis is straight. We're not going to one side or the other, okay? Check in. How are you feeling? Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And bring one leg in and one leg in. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Left leg out, right leg out. Now I want you to rock your right leg, right leg until you're in a pike on your tippy toes. As far as you feel is good to go. Pushing your chest to your thighs. You're on your tippy toes. Now I want you to walk back out. 3, 2, 1, into your high plank. Walk back to your tippy toes. Tippy, tippy, tippy toes. Walking back out into our high plank. Give me 2 more of those. Inhale. One more. Hold it. I want you to move your toes forward and backwards. Forward, backwards. 8. You can do this. 7. You can do it. It's just your shoulders burning. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, child of God pose. When you take your right hand, lift it up, and thread it under your left arm. Threading the needle. If this doesn't feel like enough of a shoulder stretch, take your left arm, grab your right hand, and pull. Let's go ahead. Straighten our arms out. Let's do the same thing on our left side, okay? Thread my left arm under my right arm. And if I need to, I will grab that hand and pull further. Inhale to exhale, controlling our breathing. Back to our child of God pose. We're going to go back to that plank. You're ready. We got a nice break there. Okay, so hands, wrists under the shoulders. Left leg floats back. Right leg floats back. I'm going to go out, out, in. I'm take my arms out to wide and bring it back in. And notice my hips do not move the whole time. Well, they kind of do. Apparently I need to work on my strength. And I hope you're doing this with me. Out, out, in. But nothing in my body is moving. So my arms, my shoulders, my abs, and my legs are all engaged. Give me 4. In. 3. In. 2. In. You can do this. 1. In. Come down, child of God pose. You know what? I think I felt that more in my quads. Coming back up, we're going to go back to our high plank. Don't worry, we're almost finished. So take our left foot, float it behind us. Our right foot, float it behind us. We're going to do the same thing with our feet. Out, out, in. Give me 8. Keep your butt down. 5. 3. You can do it. Hold on to it. Use every muscle in your body. Use your breath. This last one. In and come down. Back to your child of God pose. When you reach your arms out forward as far as you can, crawl towards the end of your mat. I want you to shake around a little bit, allowing your hips to loosen up, okay? In and out. In and out. Walk your arms to the right side of your body, but keep low. And breathe into that oblique. Walk your arms back to the center and walk back to the left side, staying low. Breathe into that oblique. And walk it back center. Now we're going to get up to do our side plank series. So if you're feeling like you want a level 1 of this, then we can bring it down to our forearm, our side, and you can stay on your side and come up with just your leg on the ground. If you're feeling like, with your base leg on the ground, your right leg just floating on top. If you're feeling like you're ready for level 2, then let's go ahead and do your one leg crossing over the other, lifting up, and level 3 is going to be this top leg, either sitting straight on top or floating, okay? So get up to your side plank. Notice my arm is in a straight L. Notice that I'm lifting up in my obliques. Really, this is not incorrect. It's just making your obliques work as well. So you choose how much you want to work. We're just holding for 10, 9, keep your core tight, 7, 6, your butt is not out, tuck, 2, 1, come down. Want you to reach with that right arm. Take a deep breath in. And while we're here, press up with your right arm. Let's go ahead and do leg lifts on that top leg. Give me 8. Kick. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, come down. I want you to cross your leg over, lift up your bottom leg, and give me pulse, 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 pulse. Keep pulsing. You got it. Pulse, 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 hold. Slowly come down, leg out, arm beautiful. Come back to the other side. Again, if you're feeling, we're not there yet. If you're feeling, hey, do level 1. Keep your bottom leg bent and up and straight, okay? Level 2, level 3. Ready? Just keep holding with me. If you're feeling like a total rock star today and we're going to go level 5, then you would float your leg up like this and you would do pulses. I don't feel like a rock star today. Do you feel like a rock star today? I'd love to see it. Don't let yourself sink into this. You're working out for a reason. Go ahead and allow your body to grow. It's a good thing. Discipline is a great thing. Okay, breathe in. Keep your breath going. Have you fallen? Get back up. In through your nose for 5. Out through your mouth. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. You're doing excellent. You can either have your hand on your head or all the way down. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to have my hand on my head. We're going to plant our bottom foot down and just give me kicks. Ready? So 8, 7, tuck your belly into your spine. Don't arch your back. 5, 4, shoulder away from ear. 2, definitely my least flexible leg. Crossing over. Give us some pulses. Flex your foot. Keep pulsing. Exhale. are we feeling? Pretty good? Let's give ourselves a bit of a shoulder stretch and opening up our chest. I really like to do this stretch because it helps with your posture, especially if you tend to hunch over or if you're just on your computer ever. So you're just going to walk your arms back to the corners of your mat. So obviously, if you're not feeling very flexible, just move your booty back closer to your arms. If you are, slide your legs closer to the end of your mat. Allow your feet to go to either side of the mat, and you're starfishing. How lovely. In through your nose and out through your mouth. If you're feeling completely flexible, just keep moving your bum forward. But the point is, I want you to keep your chin up and not hunched over. Not only does it look weird, it's not right for your body. And in this position, I want you to be comfortable enough so if you need to move your arms back to get more balance and position on your arms, that's fine. I want you to lift your right leg into your chest, straighten it out, lift it up and down, okay? In, up, down. I did that wrong. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. In, out, up, down. Keep it going. This is getting your body used to movement in your hips while your chest is open, which honestly, we don't do a lot of this type of movement because usually we're sitting in chairs. So it's kind of counterbalancing that out. Last one on both legs. Everything is controlled and powerful, so no movement is wasted. Come back down. I want you to stretch again. Your hands are reaching behind you. Your belly is pulling towards your spine. Your legs have power shooting through them. Squeeze your legs together. Feel how strong your body feels. What was your body created to do? You can only tell that, so only do what you feel good about. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Up and over. We're going to do a saw, another spine twisting exercise. I want your spine straight over your tailbone. Feet flex, mat width apart. You're going to go exhale, exhale, over. And as you exhale over, you're going to try to saw off your pinky tail. Up, over, over, saw, saw. Okay, so remember the whole thing about wanting my ribs to be spiraling over my spine. This is excellent for your spine needs to be mobile in this way in order for you to be able to strengthen your spine at all. In order for you to be able to sit in a chair properly, to do all the things that we just love to do, like sitting. So the last one on this side. Come up, legs straight, bending over, point your toes, flex your toes, flatten your back out, chin to the air. Last thing, last workout thing I want to do is Pilates push-ups. So for my fellas out there, you may scoff, but this is all about holding your body in proper positioning. It's not about how many can you pump out and how big can we get these guys. It's about how controlled can I be to the point that every muscle in my body is working together. So, again, we've got variations. If you're feeling like a level 1 today, great. I want you to get in your all fours, moving your knees back just a bit, and that's where we're going to be. If you're feeling excellent, and honestly that's probably level 2 as well, level 3 is going to be up in a full plank, and we're going to go down 3 levels. So this is 3, 2, 1, and pushing up. So notice that I'm not going all the way down. My goal is to keep my elbows as close to my ribs as possible, my back straight, my butt straight, and my legs squeezed tightly, okay? So it's going to be 3, 2, 1, push up, okay? Ready? You got this. It's hard for me to talk, so just do it with me. Ready? Keep going. Abs tight. 3 more. 2 more. Come up 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down, child of God pose. I want you to bring your toes together, knees out, and sit low on your heels. Allow your spine to be heavy on your heels and your arms reaching far out before you. Let's come up and roll back to our backs. I'm just going to stretch you out a little bit here. This is going to feel really good. So I want you to bring your legs in the tabletop position. Pull on your knees either side, just to where you're opened up in a nice butterfly. And either pull from your outer thighs or push down on your inner thighs. And just breathe, imprinting your back on the ground. My feet are sickled, so my toes are touching. And my heels are far apart. And breathe into that. Again, make sure your spine, your lower spine is not pulling off the ground, folks. All right, straighten your legs. Take your left leg, pull it over your right leg, your left arm straight, and you're looking over your left shoulder. And breathe into that. I want you to just sit here and see how far you can get your knee to touch the floor. And if it feels too easy, just bring your knee closer to your shoulder. So the further higher up you bring it. If it's difficult, then just don't push yourself too hard. And just make sure you get a stretch. And you're breathing all the while. Sit in this one for a little bit. During this time, movement has everything to do with our immunity. Our cells need movement to regenerate. I really honor Dr. Ben Edwards with Veritas Wellness, and he talks about 4 modules for health. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Straighten your legs, your right leg over your left, and I'm looking over my right shoulder. And the modules are nutrition, movement, hydration, and peace. And they really all intersect with each other. And all of these levels are really important right now for building immunity. Because honestly, hand sanitizer doesn't make you healthy. So let's commit to movement and not just trying to lose weight or look sexy in a bikini or whatever it is for you guys. That have healthy bodies that in 25 years you are able to do the things that you enjoy now. How about that? Other than just eating hamburgers. You know what I mean? No judgment on the hamburgers. Okay, straight back out. Knees into chest. I want you to roll like a ball. Hands behind your thighs, not on your knees. Roll back and up. I want to move along the spine just 2 times. Ready? I want you to roll back and up. And back, and up. Now face me, sit cross-legged, hands on your knees. I want you to close your eyes and just breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out through your mouth, allow your spine to straighten up, roll your shoulders back. I just want to bless you with health and joy. And if you are, I recognize that this time is a time of suffering for a lot of people with everything going on with COVID-19. And so I just want to bless you to really understand that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces hope, and hope produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not fail us. And so don't we all want more hope? And I know that one way to that is greater character. So today, may you have a strengthened character and more hope